Look around the room, any room, the boardroom, the gym, the classroom, the audition. There is always one person who wants it more than everyone else. Not more talented, not more connected, not more prepared, more hungry. And almost without exception, that person wins. Stay with me, because hunger is not a feeling. Hunger is a decision. And today we are going to talk about how to make it. Subscribe to this channel because every Monday and Thursday we bring you the mental tools of the greatest performers who ever lived. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to rediscover their hunger. Let's go! I'm Dr. TJ, a Harvard fellowship-trained surgeon and a distinguished Toastmaster, the highest honor in Toastmasters International, earned by less than 1% of members worldwide. And everything I am about to share with you comes from decades of real-world experience at the highest levels. He grew up in Louisville, Kentucky. He was not the most naturally gifted fighter in his gym. His trainer said so explicitly. There were boys with better reflexes, boys with more natural power, boys who were physically more suited to the sport. But there was something about this particular boy that his trainer had never seen before. A hunger so total, so consuming that it bordered on frightening. He was in the gym before anyone else arrived. He was still there when everyone else had gone home. He ran road work at 5 a.m. not because his trainer told him to, because he could not imagine doing anything less. He told anyone who would listen, and many who would not, that he was going to be the greatest. Not might be, not hoped to be, was going to be. That declaration was not arrogance, it was hunger speaking out loud to the universe. Here is what most people misunderstand about hunger. They think it is something you either have or you don't, like a talent, like a gift, born hungry or born comfortable. The science tells a completely different story. Psychologist Angela Duckworth, whose research on grit we have explored before, found that the most consistent predictor of long-term achievement is not talent. It is sustained passion combined with perseverance. In other words, hunger that does not quit. But here's what her research also found. Hunger can be cultivated. It can be built deliberately, systematically, daily. The people who appear to be naturally hungry, who seem to burn with an internal fire that others lack, almost always have one thing in common. They have connected their work to something that matters deeply to them. Not to money, not to status, not to other people's approval. To something personal, something that would still matter if no one was watching. When you find that connection, hunger follows automatically, reliably, unstoppably. He fought for things bigger than boxing. He fought for his identity, for his people, for his principles. When he refused military induction, when he said no and accepted the consequences, he lost his title. He lost 3.5 years of his prime. He lost millions of dollars. And he did not flinch because his hunger was not for the belt. His hunger was for something the belt could not contain. He came back. He reclaimed the heavyweight title twice more. He became the most recognized human being on earth. Not because he was the most talented, because he was the most hungry. And his hunger never, not once, became comfortable. His name is Muhammad Ali, the boy from Louisville who outworked everyone, the man who chose conviction over comfort every single time. The greatest, not by accident, by hunger. Here is a quotation from Muhammad Ali. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. End quote. Muhammad Ali and the Psychology of Hunger. Muhammad Ali was not the most naturally gifted. He was the most hungry, and he made sure his hunger never went quiet. Come back on Monday, where we tell the story of a man who removed everything from his life except one goal and built one of the greatest fortunes in history. I'll see you then. Here is your challenge, and I want you to answer it honestly. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hungry are you right now for the thing you say you want? Write the number down. Now write down what that thing would mean to you. Not to your career, not to your bank account, to you personally, deeply. Why does it matter beyond money and status? Find that answer, and your hunger will find you. Share this with someone whose hunger has gone quiet. This might be exactly what reignites it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and click on the video on your screen right now. Click on that video right now. The next story is already waiting for you.
You are unstoppable.